boxing fans need this Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson fight. And based on the alternatives of each fighter, Shakur Stevenson needs Tank Davis more than Tank Davis needs Shakur Stevenson. So I suggest that him and his fans act like it, bro. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Or you can just come by the channel when I'm live and we can debate right then and there. But let's get it cracking, bro. Look, so Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. The word need. The word need. Now, before anybody says anything, I understand that they can make millions of dollars without each other. I understand that they don't need each other to have a fight. So don't even come putting that shit in the comments. But when you look at the alternatives of each fighter, meaning if they don't fight, what are the alternatives for Shakur Stevenson? If they don't fight, what are the alternatives for Gervonta Tank Davis? That's what we're going to take a look at in this video. Now, for us as boxing fans, for those of you watching this video, I want to say that we need this fight because boxing is in a place to where it's doing well right now. But we need to start being able to get what we want when we want it. For boxing to continue its growth, for boxing to continue its trajectory that it's on, to continue to become more popular and catch more casual fans and grow this sport. That's just a fact, bro. And we shouldn't have to beg. So I feel like as fight fans, I really don't give a damn what side you on. I'm of the mindset that Shakur should be doing everything that he can to make this fight. Some people are of the mindset Tank is the A side. Tank should be doing everything he should do to make this fight. Those are debates that I will be willing to have all day, every day with everyone because it pushes the fight. It keeps this conversation going forward. And it lets us know, it lets boxing know that this is the fight that fans want to see when the traffic is heavy on these types of topics. So I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem if you a Shakur fan that's going against everything I say, as long as when you and I get done talking, we can both say, what fight you want next, dog? Oh shit, I want Shakur to beat Tank ass. What fight you want next, knockout? Oh shit, I want Tank to beat Shakur ass. Them the fight I want next. So as long as we end the conversation with that being the fight that we want, I don't give a damn about nothing else in between. So that's out the way. We need this fight as fight fans, and we should all be pushing this fight as content creators and people that talk boxing or people in the comments, whatever. Now, I said I'm of the mindset that Shakur Stevenson should be pushing for this fight non-stop from every fucking angle. And here's why. Because his alternative to not getting this fight is not nearly as lucrative and not nearly as big as Tank Davis's alternative to not fighting him. That's just the fact of the matter. If Shakur Stevenson is unable to secure this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, he will be fighting William Zepeda, more than likely, who is a mandatory challenger on free TV on somebody undercard in Saudi Arabia. Or on Golden Boy, where the challenger's promoter is the lead promoter on free DAZN app. Or the shit go to purse bid and somebody win the purse bid and they put on the fight and all he get paid is a guaranteed purse. The Shakur Stevenson William Zepeda fight will not be on pay-per-view unless it's part of a pay-per-view undercard like the Beterbiev-Bivol card, in which in that case it won't matter because there'll be undercard fighters fighting on that card and they'll only be paid a guaranteed purse and get none of the revenue from the fight if they end up on that Beterbiev-Bivol card. So that's his alternative. Or another alternative would be Zepeda pulls out and now Shakur is fighting a Mark Chamberlain or some arbitrary unknown fighter that we ain't got no interest in, and you know that's going on free TV. So his alternative to Tank Davis is not as good as Tank Davis's alternative to him, bro. It just is what it is, bro. It just 100% is what it is. Like, you can't sugarcoat that shit. And there's no way around it. So because of the fact that his alternatives are trash in comparison to Tank Davis, you got to be doing everything you can to make that fight, bro. For Gervonta Tank Davis, his alternatives will be the winner of Pitbull and Rayo, which to me is a trash fight. Which to me is a fight that I'm not interested in. But you know what it also is? It'll be a big fight. Go look at the views from Tank Davis and Pitbull Cruz. They got damn near close to 20 million views on that fight that they had back in 2021. Pitbull's name has gotten bigger since then. Tank Davis's name has gotten bigger since then. You know that fight gonna do numbers. The last time Tank Davis fought any kind of person that had any type of Mexican descent in him, in Ryan Garcia, that shit did 1.2 million buys, bro. Him versus Pitbull, with Pitbull having the whole country behind him, with how exciting of a fighter he is, assuming Pitbull beats Rayo, man, y'all, come on, bro. That fight big as shit. That's a much bigger and better alternative than Shakur Stevenson. Then if you just go from a legacy perspective, Shakur Stevenson would just be defending his title. Tank Davis would be fighting for 2 titles. They would do the same shit that they did with Leo Santa Cruz. Pitbull could make 135 easy, and since he's under the 140 weight limit, they could put Tank Davis' WBA 135 title on the line and Pitbull's 140-pound title on the line. His alternative is an alternative that nobody wants to see on this channel, but it's an alternative that's better than what Shakur Stevenson has on his plate. We'll criticize Tank Davis for saying he wouldn't fight Pitbull and fighting him anyway. And we'll criticize him for fighting somebody that he beat with one hand. But in the grand scheme of things, still a pay-per-view fight. It's gonna do way better numbers than what he did with Frank Martin. Man did close to 400,000 pay-per-view buys with Frank Martin and a $15 million live gate, bro. Come on, man. So when we talk about need and who should be chasing it, it's Shakur Stevenson. On top of all of the things I said about alternatives and who has the better alternative option, who has a more lucrative alternative option, it's also Shakur's highest payday. We don't know if Shakur Stevenson is Tank Davis' highest payday, but we know for a fact that Tank Davis is Shakur Stevenson's highest payday. We know that for a fact. We also know that Tank Davis will fight on pay-per-view against whoever he fights. Whether it's Shakur Stevenson, Isak Pitbull Cruz, Rayo, if Rayo is able to win the fight. If he decides to steal Shakur Stevenson's opponent, William Zepeda, that's on pay-per-view. He's going on pay-per-view. He's doing crazy numbers regardless of who he fights. You cannot say the same for Shakur Stevenson, which is why he and his team should be pressing publicly, privately, on the record, off the record, in the background. They should be pressing every which way to get this fight. You make Gervonta Davis duck you if he gonna duck you. Because his options are better than yours. You do not want to go on somebody's undercard. You don't want to risk having Oscar De La Hoya be the lead promoter and he got the challenger and you got the champion. Do y'all not remember all of the shenanigans and all of the shit that went on when Devin Haney went over there to fight Ryan Garcia? Do y'all not remember what happened, bro? I'm just asking. Now, obviously, if Shakur goes that route because he really wants that fight, then cool. That's what you have to do. You got to go to where the fight's at. But I don't think he should be chasing Zepeda right now. Zepeda should be a fallback plan. Zepeda was the best option when everyone thought Tank was fighting Lomachenko. Now that we know Lomachenko has ducked Tank Davis, Shakur needs to make sure that he is the one that's fighting Tank Davis in November, bro. Biggest bag, biggest legacy, and your options outside of him don't compare to his options outside of you. So do what it takes, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Which of these fighters needs the other one more? Who needs to be pursuing what? And did we miss any alternative options for either fighter? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all live tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Peace out.